Hello everyone, my name is Mr. Claude and welcome back to another video. Now today we're going to be reacting to the Playtime Chapter 5 teaser trailer. Oh my god. If you're wondering why I look like a drowned rat, well, basically I was in the bath and Harry told me that Mob Games Playtime Chapter 5 trailer is out, and I forgot! Like, you can even see I was doing my Birth of Exile reaction thumbnail. I forgot about this! So, we're gonna be reacting to it. I am so sorry, I am, how did I forget? How did I forget? Thank God Harry reminded me. But enough said, let's watch the video. Is this like a school still? I know in Chapter 3 there was a school. Dog Day! Do you think Dog Day's back? There's a hot... I'm gonna shut up. Oh no, it's a lab. Okay, never mind. God. The eerie music again, by the way. What's that purple goo? Okay, that shadow thingy is the prototype. I'm 100% positive. We saw this figure in Chapter 4 when Kissy Missy... Well, when we met up with Kissy Missy and Poppy on the way to Safe Haven. Oh. I wonder what is this this goo? I don't think we've even seen a sign of Poppy yet. Hey, what was that? Hang on, wait. There might be some lore here, you know. Hang on, can we turn down that's the sleeper timer. Forgot, didn't even know that was a thing. Let's just play it down. I'm curious what this bit was. It might be really slow, so I'm sorry. Good sound. Oh! A needle pulls a thread. Hang on, sorry, I'm going to turn off my camera for this bit. A needle pulls a thread. The body withers on the table. Is this it? Is this life? Footsteps echo off the manor floors. What do I do now? Where do I belong? The eyes glue to the screen. Traitors, the transformation, and rebirth. Sorry, okay, there's another bit down there. Can I get to that? You think you know what he wants. You don't know nothing, not yet. And that's the image of Poppy. Okay. I'm game theories, guys! Let's go! Okay then, wishlist now, okay. So, there's quite a bit to uncover. I generally think... Got a name now. As I was saying, I generally think that Poppy is going to die. I generally think she is going to die. Because the teaser image that Mob Games showed us for the 4-year anniversary, it showed the prototype's hand with a mask that looks very identical to Poppy's. So I generally think Poppy's gonna die in this chapter. The prototype has been basically hunting her down and stalking her since chapter 2 basically, and we finally knew this in chapter 4. So I think there's a good chance she's gonna die. I can't really jump to a conclusion, right? We only have a teaser image and of course, you know, this teaser trailer that's only 40 seconds long. There's not a lot to uncover. The purple, gooey, yellow stuff, I'm not quite sure what that is. I'm assuming that is going to be a new enemy in, you know, this chapter, which would be quite interesting because, you know, I feel like a lot of characters have been killed off. The only characters that do remain is Dog Day, and his whereabouts is basically unknown. I'm assuming he's still in chapter 3. He's not dead, but I don't know if he's going to come back to chapter 5. Huggy Wuggy's still alive, Kissy Missy's still alive, Poppy's still alive, we're still alive, the prototype's alive. Only 6 characters that we know of so far are alive, and they're going to definitely add more characters to Chapter 5. I don't think they will do the same thing with like the Smiling and Nightmare Critters, because I feel like they do know that they're milking their success too much. Hence why they did, another set of, the Smiling Critters. We've got the Nightmare Critters now. So I don't think they will do the Smiling Critters and the Nightmare Critters like something new, I think they're just going to be, I don't really know. Because if they do the Smiling Critters or the Nightmare Critters, they could open up a lot of big opportunities in the future. But the success of the Smiling Critters is so big and massive, I don't really see them doing it again in Chapter 5, because we had them twice in, Chapter 3 and Chapter 4. So, I think Chapter 5 is going to be the most impactful chapter yet, I think this has a lot to offer. Just from the 2 teasers already and alone. I honestly... I can't really say much. You really can't say a lot. That last bit where I paused the video to read that bit out, I'm not entirely sure what that's about. It says thread on the table or something like that. I generally can't remember. If any of you can like cipher it, or like, maybe game theories can like, solve this one, feel free, because I have no idea what that is. They used the image from the teaser trailer, the teaser image, sorry, of Poppy's face. I have a good chance, though. I have a good, strong feeling that I don't think Poppy's gonna survive. I generally think, in my personal opinion, I feel like the main character is gonna be alive. And it's just to be Kissy Missy, like me, like Taya, Kissy Missy, and Dog Day if he returns. I don't know if this is going to be the final chapter. That is like the big question. People are wondering, is this going to be the final chapter? Like, is this going to end? I don't necessarily think that this is going to be the final chapter yet. I think they're going to do Chapter 5, and then they're going to end it off with Chapter 6, and then I think after Chapter 6, they're going to do, of course, spin-offs, like the... I've heard they're doing a Smiling Critter game, I think, or something like that. I don't really know, but that is the best I know, basically. Still, it's quite interesting, I really don't know what this has to offer, like I said before. It's going to be really interesting to see what Chapter 5 has to offer, because we don't know a lot so far. I think this game is going to come out mid 2026 though, I reckon, or 2027. I don't think it will be 2027. It's either going to be mid or late 2026, I think, because they be making Playtime games really quickly, and they've been really good. Like I've been mentioning in my older Playtime videos, but still, it's gonna be interesting. I think it's gonna be quite a lot to offer. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Sorry that there isn't a lot to talk about. There's just not a lot to talk about so far, because we just don't know enough. So that's why I don't know. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video, then of course subscribe and have a massive ton. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.